Lesson 33. It's a pretty short one. See? And that rhymed. There's another way of looking at the world. Yay! This should be such a relief. There's another way of looking at the world. Always, no matter what's happening, there's another way of looking at the world. So, today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and evening applications. In these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable. Going back to being gentle. Thank you. It's always been gentle. It's just, I like the reminder to be gentle. Unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer and inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. So as long as we see a difference in outer and inner perceptions, then that's why it keeps asking us to do both, to look around us and then to look within. So the shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific applications of today's ideas should also be made immediately when any situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed. For these applications say, there is another way of looking at this. So there's another meaning of temptation. It's saying when you are tempted to become disturbed. So that's implying that we don't have to become disturbed. But as you know, when you get disturbed about something, it doesn't feel like you have a choice. It feels like, boom, it just happens. But there's a thought in there. There's a thought. This shouldn't be happening. Why is this happening? I'm so tired of this happening. That's usually how it goes. So when you recognize that when we are disturbed, we have resistance to being at peace. And we all have that when we identify with our ego, even just for an instant, which is why we need those holy instants when we're at peace, because the holy instant shows us that there's another way. So that's how we find another way to look at things, is we just be open to it. And then we have holy instants when we do see things from the eyes of peace. And those all run together like drops in a dropper that you're putting into a cup of water. And, you know, each little drop by itself doesn't seem like much, but eventually you have a whole cup full of love.